Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to viewers to more Space Engineers. We've basically just left off where we just kind of stopped last episode. I've got everything welded up here nice and neat. I did add a little staircase here so we can kind of get down in this little area, and a little staircase here to kind of get in this little area here. Other thing that I did is I added a conveyor sorter here just to start really pulling some of the ores out of the vehicle here, just to speed up the process of when I was going and getting materials for the base. So that helps that out. The only problem is when I'm landing, I kept thinking that this was the landing pad here. So I think what I'm going to do today is probably do some fixing up to the landing pad and maybe some like detailing to the base and do some upgrades, add some event controllers, things like that to just kind of really just clean up the base, automate the base, make things a lot nicer here, so we can kind of get working a little further in the future. So let's start with that. Let's go ahead and get started here. I think what I want to do is cover this up with a panel. Alright, and I have no materials, so let's go get some steel plates first so we can actually start building today. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Alright, so we'll get a whole bunch of steel plates. We'll just grab as many as we can here so we can actually start getting some stuff laid out. But I did have an idea, since I kept thinking that this was the actual landing pad here. Oh, let's rotate that. We'll put that there. Go ahead and I guess weld this up. As I was thinking about actually putting some sorters with the arrows facing towards the actual landing spot so we can actually see, you know, it kind of gives us a visual cue. The only problem is we've kind of got to rebuild this, don't we? We've got to bring this out maybe like this. Ooh, so that sorter has to move over to here. If I do that, is that going to break the connection between all of this? Ooh, it might. Let me be safe here real quick. Alright, I'm going to put one there. Alright, that's going to take a minute to weld up. Alright, I've got to figure out how I want to do this. I've got to re-pipe this stuff here. I could grind this down. I'm going to put another sorter here. And then we'll grind that one down for another sorter there. Is all that attached, or is it still... I think it's still disconnected. How do I want to do this? Let's get the parts for the stuff we need. So I need stuff for the conveyor sorters. It'd help if I actually put them into production. There we go. Alright, so that'll help, hopefully. I feel like I just need a access point down here so when we're just down here working, we don't have to run all the way back. So that's something we'll add to. We'll add a little small cargo station here. Can I put one of these here? No. No, no, no. And the ship's kind of in the way right now. Alright, that's welded up, so that shouldn't fall. If I grind that down, and then we put a pipe in here, the C-shaped one, so it'll actually port it there. Okay, what, really? What am I missing? Steel plates, really? I thought I had that. Okay, so that can go there. So now... Ooh, I could actually use that sorter, and I don't even have to put one there. Oh, this is great. Okay, great. I forgot we had that piece like that. Okay, so then that does that. We'll weld all this up. Alright, the sorter's done, so we can come over here and we will do ore. We'll add that. We also want ice to be pulled through, so we'll add that. And we will whitelist it, drain all. And I think that's good for here. We just need to finish welding this up. Alright, I got the rest of the components. Let's see if this does it. Then I can start focusing on just making this look good. Alright, all connected up. We're all greens. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's go back to putting some of these up here. Of course, I need some more parts, interior plates. Ow, I keep running into that door. Ooh, it's dark in here. We need some more lights. Alright, another one down. I just like the nice green, bright arrows that kind of point to exactly where we need to go. Can I put another one in here? I don't have the materials. Alright, that's fine. I've got all the ore and ingots to be able to do a lot of this stuff. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's going to focus on making the landing pad really nice. We'll put an event controller on it too, so that we can have it do some things when we take off and land. We'll also put one on the vehicle as well. We'll have to do that. Can I just... No? I can't grab... the parts we need. I did say I wanted a conveyor or a cargo container up here somewhere, just so that we could access stuff. Where could I do that? What am I carrying material-wise that I can't build? Oh, I can build. What? Okay. We can do that one. Weld that up. Okay, let's get in the vehicle. Let's get it out of the way. Yeah, see, it looks good on the landing pad. That looks really good. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, the sun's rising. Nice. Soaking up those sun rays. Alright, let's grind this down. We'll get another sorter in here. Don't have all the parts. That's fine. Alright, should be able to finish this up. Oh, I still need small tubes. Come on. Can I get them from here? Can we put them in production? They're right there. Why can't I pull them this way? Oh, because of the sorter. Yep. Alright, so we'll finish this up. That gives us a nice bright green spot to land on. Can we make the other one for this? Ooh, there's stuff in there. What is in here? Tons of stuff. Can I carry it on me? Okay, I've just screwed up. Alright, let's put it in the vehicle here. Oh, I just heard the guns shoot again. Alright, I made a boo-boo here. I've been trying to collect a whole bunch of stuff here that I dropped. It's taken me forever. I'm on like the 10th trip, so I went ahead and just built me a little cargo box here that I can just dump it all in, so I'm not running all the way back in the base. I kept talking about it anyway, just being able to have something here. It's not connected up yet, but at least I can get the stuff out of the way and get back to building for you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally, the last little thing here. I guess now let's find a way to hook... What's going on? Dampeners. Okay. We'll get that out of the way. We need to put a pipe that way. Do we have the materials in there? No, we don't. Let's go get them. Alright, rotate that the way we want it to go, which is that way. Get that welded up. Missing some motors. If I do that, are we going to break things? Let's try. I think we're okay. Back to pipes. I need... There we go. Start getting that welded up. Okay, so grab that. Grab that. Hopefully this is the last time we got to fly in and out of this door here. Let's see. All components successful. Nice. So we can finish welding up those pipes. Remember, I got to go land my ship here. Alright, so that is all piped up. So we should be able to grab stuff now from here to work on this area here. So I need to put another connector back in the hole here. All this for the connector. This is all what the problem was. Okay, don't have materials. Now we do. Alright, weld this up. All this is to try to fix this little area here so we can land better. Okay, get the rest of the stuff. We're missing stuff. Put it in production. There we go. The other thing I want to do is I want to put an event controller down so that we can control this so that when we're connected, the lights go off. When we take off, the lights automatically go on. I feel like that would be useful here. And then we're going to put an event controller on the vehicle so that everything cuts on and off as soon as we just disconnect. So we're just going to upgrade everything. Alright. Back down you go. Okay, let's get back into the ship here. Oh, why did I jump out? Alright. Now we've kind of got a better idea of where we're landing here. For the most part. Either way, I like that. Connection. Lock everything. Perfect. There we go. Wait, why does it feel like it's getting darker out? The sun's coming up. Is that the fog rolling in? Ooh, I think it is. Okay. We've got that. I need an event controller. So we can just put one kind of right on the side here. This will be the one that controls our landing pad functions. Rotate that around like that. Do we not have the materials? We don't. Now we do. Okay, let's get the rest of this here. Nope. Okay. We'll build it. Yeah, I think what I'm eventually going to do is, because of the way I'm setting this up, I think this is going to end up being a hangar that we fly into and then dock this into. That it might even happen today. Who knows? We might even get it like laid out. But I'd like to be able to fly in either this way or have a... Ooh, maybe both. Maybe we'll have an opening hatch on the top and then a door on the side. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Alright, so event controller is up. Let's find our actions here. So we're going to select actions. We need to... Whoops. We're going to go to groups. Alright, so first thing is we want connector locked, unlocked, and then we want connector... I don't know what connector this is. Let's... Oh, what you shooting at? I can't even see it. Alright, so connector unlocked. We want landing inset connector, so we'll add that to our things down here. We want to go to select actions. We're going to go to groups. So when it is connected, we want landing lights off. When we are disconnected, we want blocks on. I think I'm going to do the same thing for the sorters here. Let's see if I can find those and group those up. Alright, so let's go over to number 2 here. We got groups, and then where are they? Landing sorter arrows. So when we are connected, they can be off. When we are disconnected, they can be on. Can we run this? Why is this not working? Connector locked, unlocked. That's the right connector. Maybe we just gotta redo it. Okay, everything's on. Everything's off. Okay, nice. Green meaning it's available for landing. Red meaning it's not. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Kind of gives you a visual from a distance. You know, if you see red coming in, you can't really see the vehicle there, but you at least know not to land there. There's something there. Maybe we even spread those out a little bit, make it easier to see. That's kind of a nice indication there. I like that. Okay, cool. That works really well. Let's, where do we go from here? I do want to put an event controller on this vehicle as well, so let's go ahead and grab another one of those, since we're automating the stuff over here at the hangar. Alright, so I've got the parts for that. Where do I want to stick this? I guess I could do it right here in the back. That's fine. Alright, so the event controller for this vehicle, that's nice. So let's jump in the vehicle and set all this up. Let's go ahead and disengage from everything so we're free from this, so we can actually just see and work with this vehicle. Alright, so we've got batteries, lights, thrusters. We need the event controller. Event controller. We're going to do the same thing when we are connector locked, unlocked, and we need regular connector here. That's our big one. That's our connection one. Okay, that works. And then we're going to go select actions. First things we want to do is we want batteries that when we are when we're connected, we want batteries to go into recharge. When we disconnect, we can just put those back into auto mode. Let's go to the second one here. We want our lights to turn off, and then we'll turn them on when we disconnect. We'll go to 3. We've got thrusters. When we're locked up here, we want to toggle those off. When we disconnect, we want to toggle those on. And then ejectors are fine because there's nothing to flow backwards here. Charge, disconnect. What else do I want to do here? I could turn off the ore detector. That would save a little bit of power. So when connected, we'll toggle that off. When we'll toggle it, or when disconnected, we'll toggle it on. And we can do the same thing for the beacon. So when connected, we'll toggle it off. When disconnected, we will toggle it on. So, does that work? Let's see. Connect up. Engine's off. We're in charge mode. We've locked. Ore detector is off. So is the broadcast. I don't have those on our hotbar here. Disconnect. See if everything powers back up. It does. Let's go ahead and put the... Let's see. We can put our beacon here. That can be on, off. And then ore detector on, off. That way we can see we're disconnected. Everything is off. That's awesome. So this is going to save us the most amount of power by doing that. Sweet. So that's done. Sun has barely come up, and we've already automated our little landing pad and our ship here. Let's go for maybe... I kind of want to fix the base up here a little bit. It's a little dark in here. I did say I wanted to add some windows. So maybe we can kind of do some of that. Or do we stick with fixing the hangar? I feel like I need to make this a hangar. I really want to make this a hangar. This is going to be a hangar. That's what this is going to be. Okay. Let's just grab some materials here. Do I have any materials? Did it give it to me? It did not. Do we even have steel plates? We've got some. What? Why can I not pull? There's no path blocking this. It's straight to the container. Why can't I pull? Alright, we've got some parts here. Let's, how big does this need to be? I guess we'll start filling out the, 1, 2, 3. How big are these doors? I kind of want to have these doors on it as well. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, that would be fine for a door. And then we can go across. Whoops. Getting a little, extra there. Like that. Does that feel good? That feels alright, right? Might make it a little harder to land. How are we going to be doing this way? We got 1, 2... Ooh, it's even that way. So our door's not going to shut like we want it to for a rooftop hatch. But I think we'll be fine. Maybe we'll do a fly-through. Maybe we can do a door here and a door here on both sides. So we have the option of landing both ways. I think that's what we'll do. That's what we'll set up for. Okay. So we'll do here, here, here. One more up top. And we'll round those corners off too, just to make it look like the rest of our base. Down here. What we'll do is we'll set up for here, like this. We got that. Ooh, ouchies. That hurt. Okay, let's not do that anymore. Alright, so, decent layout here, I think, so far. Yeah. Let's keep going. So we'll have to have a door there of some kind. And then maybe something like this. And then in this little slot here, we'll do like windows maybe, so that this place won't be so dark. We'll do doors on this side. So we'll just fill in this here. Or do we just fill this? Maybe we just fill this in and then we'll do... I keep talking about doing skylights. So I actually want to do some skylights. So we'll do that. And then we'll fill this side in over here. Alright, so then we'll round these edges off here. Same thing on this other side. And then we can get the corners. Get all these. Get that one. And this one. Fix that. Fix that. Oh, this is nice. Even if we don't have doors on this, I feel like this is nice. Just to have a kind of little protected area. Okay, do I want to do glass up here? What size windows do we even have? Windows, windows, windows. Could do a bunch of these. Oh, I don't have any girders for this? Okay. Let's put a bunch into the production here. Alright, can we glass this all in? That way at least it's not dark here while we're like working. Because as soon as we go into a building, it gets really dark. Yeah, do this. That works. Fill this one in. There we go. That's actually quite nice. That adds to the base, too. I really like that. We need to fix this little underside here. We can probably do the same thing. Here, we'll grind a few of these off. Oop, gotta be careful what I'm grinding. And I think what we'll do is we'll just put these down here like this. I think that'll help our shape. Whoops. Am I out already? I'm out already. That's alright. We've got plenty of materials to work with here today. So we'll do all that. And go there. Grind that there, grind that. Oop, it keeps grinding the wrong one. That's fine. Ooh, yeah, we were really low. Can I fill up from this? Yep, cool. So put that back. Keep dropping down like I'm invincible. Okay, nice. Get all that lined up. Yeah, I might just keep it open just so we can kind of fly in here and I don't know. Maybe we'll do hangar doors. I think hangar doors would be nice. Let's get rid of this. If we're going to do that, we need to have another door here, which means this has to go. That's fine. Alright, matching doors. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's fill that in. We're going to need motors and displays. Okay. It's fine. We should have all this stuff. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now we got our door. We got to expose the outside. That's fine. Ooh, what can we do off the back of this? Could do... Ooh, it could come off of this and do some sort of like landing docking port for here for even this little bridge. The ideas are flowing. The ideas are flowing. I got a lot to weld up here. Let's let me get welding on that and then we'll get back to you in a second. Oh, I just got struck by a chunk of ice. That hurt. So I guess it's good that we are building up some sort of protection here for ourselves and our vehicle to be able to fly around and kind of have a work area. Yeah, chunks of ice are flying in here. Look at them. Choo, choo. All right, well we got the main gate done. Let's keep going. We got plenty of materials. Ow, another chunk of ice. Oh, my jetpack's low. And my bottles are low. Okay, get all this, get all this. Critical, I know. Let's jump in the seat real quick. We can get some fuel back that way. Let's find out what's going on with our bottles. They're empty. Let's drop them in there. Do they get pulled? They do. And they're full again. Nice. Alright. Alright, got the, I guess the basic frame welded up here. I just gotta do these sides. Got a lot of glass to go through. That's okay. But man, I really do dig this little landing pad thing that we've just created. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, let's finish it up. Let's finish it up. Since the weather's crappy, oh my god, I'm getting struck by chunks of ice inside the thing. All right. Yeah, they're still like nailing me out here. I gotta go heal up. Jeez. I guess now that we're doing base building and things, we need to add a med bay too. This will be a lot faster with a med bay. So we'll need a med bay, some sort of place to sleep, hang out. Ooh, look at that. Look at, oh, I love walking over to this. This is nice. This is nice. Man, I really thought this would protect you, even with the grids not complete. I wouldn't be getting hit by ice, but I'm just getting pummeled here. Hopefully the storm will end soon. It's not giving me too much damage. It's like 10 hits, or you know, I guess it's a little less than that. It's like 10 health per ice hit. It's not fun. Alright, I just got hit by several chunks of ice in a row. All that's left is the glass here. Oh, is the storm gone? Can we say that's it for the storm? Oh, it feels like it's clearing up. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's at least go heal up here so we nothing else happens. Yeah, definitely gonna have to focus on making a medical room of some sorts, some sort of habitat to hang out, put some fish tanks in, some TV area, a little jukebox area to hang out in. Need to definitely work on this garden behind me, do some auto collecting for it. We haven't done any gardening in a while. We've just been living off algae packs. So I'd like to do that. I'd like to get some better meals so we're not just eating like 15% at a time. So like one meal pack will like solve all our problems. But oh, look at this. This is so good. Oh, we got a little bit to work on here, but it looks so good. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's get the last little bits down here. Alright, last little bit of structure here, and then we can focus on our nice glass top here. So, what do we need? Let's see, let's put everything back that we've got. What do we need for this? Lots of glass, lots of girders. Okay. Do I have that? Did I make that? I did make that. Let's go. Oh no, I've run out of silicon, so I can't finish the glass. It's getting so close. It's so close. Do I have silicon somewhere? Gold, silver, ice, iron. Oh, did I ever find silicon? Let's see. Maybe I'm hiding it here. Here we are. Show on HUD. Where are you? No. Silicon. There we are. Okay. Over there. Let's take our vehicle out and let's give it a go. First time being able to fly out of the hangar and back into the hangar. This will be kind of nice. Okay. So all we got to do is disconnect, and I just ruined it. Out of habit, I was hitting the same buttons. Okay. There we go. So we're just going to fly out of here. I don't like this exit here. We've got a lot of land in the way, so we'll probably just block the backside of this off, and we'll only have a front entrance here. Because we're going to crash coming in the other way. Alright, where's silicon? Is this an old, like, node? What was... Is it an old... It's just a... Wait, what? Oh, it is here. We've just never gone down with our big ship here. Okay, that's okay. Let's start getting us a little hole here to go get it. Should be straight down-ish. Oh, there it is, right there. Right there, perfect. Okay, let's just get a little bit of it. Okay, jumping out of the vehicle. Come on, what's going on? There we go. This should do us for silicone for a while, just because most of all the stuff we've been getting and been using has been coming out of just the original rock that we've been scrapping. We just haven't been using a whole lot of it. Maybe that'll change here with other projects, but hopefully this is enough to keep us going for a while. Oh, we've already kind of busted through it a little bit. Alright, that should be plenty. Let's get out of here. Alright, not very far from base at all. Alright, let's try our new landing area. It is going to be a little slower getting in and landing because I feel like we could kind of just drop down on top of it, but I feel like this is going to protect us so much more when it comes to having other vehicles fly in the area. Okay, let's just go down. It won't be too hard. Yeah, we got this. We got this. I do need a little ping pong ball like a garage door so I know how far I've gone. That's what I need. Woo, okay. It is a tight squeeze, but we got it. Down we go. Connect up. Everything's off. And we pulled all the ore out of it. Nice. So we should have some silicone going now. Let's go to our production. Let's find our refinery. And then we can move that silicone over into there. Get that going. So that hopefully we can start making the glass that we need. Because we've got a lot of glass to make. Alright. Can we finish the job here? Whoa. That's cool. Got a nice little eclipse kind of going on there. Very cool. Alright. Where are we with our glass here? We're so close to finishing the top of this. I just want to get this done. Oh, really? One? I got one left. This one right here. Last one. Okay. How about now? Nice! It's done! It's all done. What do we look like? That's awesome. I'm digging that. I'm digging that little area. Yeah, I think maybe we've got the ramp. I want to fix the ramp a little bit. I think maybe in here we can add like a little step down. And then any vehicle that maybe has like a rear connector or a side connector, we can put it in there. And then we can just use this as maybe our work zone for building new vehicles. I don't know. We've got a ton of ideas. Oh, I want to put welders in here too, so when we come in and land, we can repair as well, or maybe just a repair zone. Maybe that's what we do. Somewhere out here, we'll do a little area with a bunch of welders we can just kind of land on top of, and it'll just fix our vehicle right up. What else do I want to do here? Should we paint? I kind of want to paint the base. I was thinking maybe we go for a black base, and then we can trim it in kind of our green color here. So what if we did this? How does that look? It's not bad. It's not bad. We'll replicate it back here. If you guys don't like it, we'll just repaint it. I'm kind of tired of looking at the white for right now. So I kind of want to add something different to the base here. That way we at least match, right? Should we do like all railings in the same color? Like, yeah, I think that works really good. What about pipes? Do we keep pipes black? Pipes can stay black, maybe? Or do we highlight the pipes with the green? Say we stay black for now. What's going on here? So that means everything in here needs to be green. Green, green, green. Staircase green. Got that safety green going on. Oh, that kind of makes me feel like, let's see, do that there. Does that mean the refiner's going to be green? We'll make all our equipment green in here. Could do that. So it at least stands out. I'm alright with that. What else in here? Everything in here we'll leave the way it is. But now at least we can see what's going on. Yeah, alright. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. We'll do black pipes, green. Green on the stuff that's going to get you in trouble if you get hurt or anything like that. So all the safety areas are green. Yeah, I dig that. I actually dig that. Alright, so let's continue our pattern here. Oh, I just smacked into the algae. Does that work like that? And then we can come over here. Ooh, watch my health. Oh, come on, get down. I need... Nope, I want this one here. Nope, nope. Okay, come on. I need that one. Nope, I need that one. Okay. We're figuring it out. I'll make that one and that one back to their colors. Grab our green again. That's going to color the pipe, so we'll go under it. Yeah, I think this works. Again, if you guys don't like it, just let me know. I'll change it up. There might be something better, you know? Can I get under there? Can I get under here to paint that? You're not going to let me paint that without painting that? Okay. Well, I can just do that another day. That looks good. There's some nice, nice detailing on that. Let's fix the back of this. I'm not sure what's going on back here. And I definitely think we need to come back one more just so we can kind of protect everything else in the base. So that'll be this line here. Yeah, that'll definitely, and we'll close everything in back here. Perfect. Okay. Alright, that's all fixed. So let's paint up this side here. Oh, I see some blocks I missed. Happens to the best of us. Ooh, I got 5% on the fuel. Oh, no, okay, ouch. That hurt. Alright. At least we still got a back door up here. Can I get fuel out of this again? Yeah, perfect. Alright. That's looking pretty good, I'd say. Other than this nasty rain. But the sun is going down, so I am going to leave it there. We've got quite a bit done today. We can fly out of here and look again. And we can just see our nice looking little hangar here. Oh, wow. Thank you, sun, so much for going behind the ridge line there to really just black out what we're looking at here. But yeah, perfect timing for that. So yeah, we've got a nice little hangar area here. We've got a nice little event controller to roll things when we unhook. All of our things in our vehicle will work right. When we disconnect, all the lights and stuff will come on in here, letting us be able to see. Does the override still work for this? Yeah, so if we wanted to see, we could. So we can light this up to actually just work in here for actual just working purposes. We need to put lights on top too. And we'll probably have to move these if we actually do put doors and stuff here. But I'm not sure if I want to put doors in this yet. We were getting beat up by ice, but I don't know. Maybe if we do put doors and then we add it to the event controller, the doors will open at the same time that everything disconnects. That might be a thing. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Make sure you throw a like on this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. There's more to that to come. And yeah, we will see you all in the next one. That blue looks so out of place now, doesn't it? Oh, we got to paint all this now. Perfect.